Hello everyone, JJ here, welcome back to the channel everyone, hope you're all doing well today. Today we're doing something a little bit different, something familiar for those of you who have been around for a very long time, or maybe just had a scroll at some of my oldest videos. Return to Club Penguin. Don't know if I'll do, too many videos on this, but just something for a little bit of fun, a little bit of a side project. I wanted to return to this just because it's just fun for me. Obviously, the other thing I will say, when I did, I think 7 years ago now, that was on not the actual Club Penguin, but a private server called Club Penguin Written. Now, that is gone. Today I'm on a server called Club Penguin Journey that I've been active on since about April, here and there. Now this isn't my main account, I've got another one set up. I just set up a fresh new one to do the PSA missions. Now, I did this a little while ago, I think I've only done like a few of them though, so it'd be a good way to make a better video overall, and also just because, it's just fun, and bring it for the new audience who maybe aren't aware of this, because I've talked to a lot of people recently that aren't actually that familiar with Club Penguin anymore. Maybe a few years ago it's like, yeah, and it's surprising as well, because I would say overall it was quite a popular thing in the UK, so it seems. I'd always see lots of talk about it and not so much elsewhere. But that's just from my perspective. It could be very popular over, say, in the US or something, and I just have no idea. But for what I've experienced, that's what it seems to be like, and I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a taste of what it's like. Now, there's one thing I will say about this, right? Or rather, a warning to you guys. I am an active member on this site, but I do use a spare email for it. I would always suggest that if you're going to be using one of these private servers, that goes for any private server of an old game, whether it be Club Penguin or something else. I know there's private servers for other Flash games from around this game's time, like Moshi Monsters, or there was been Weebles as well. Just be very careful. And this shirt tells you why. This game was very recently shut down around about middle of September because there was a lot of doxing and hacking going on. It was a targeted attack. I won't say for what reasons, I don't know all the full details, but I know it was some management issue. I did read their statement recently. I think it all sounds very good. I'm going to be closely monitoring it because words are only so much, the action is important too. So if you are considering using any of these sites, again, use a backup email, even use a VPN. Right? If you have access to that, I don't have one myself, but I would recommend it because you gotta be really careful with these things, right? You don't know who you're dealing with. It's not an official site, it's its own thing, so you have to be very careful. With all that blabbering out of the way, we shall head over to the PSA just now. Now again, I was going to make this video a little bit before the game shut down. It was actually around the time that the game did shut down that I was going to make a video on it, because it was like, it perfectly fit where like the 9th mission was actually brought into the game, and so that would have meant the destruction of the Winter Sports Shop, which if you're not familiar with, that was what led to the creation of the EPF in the original game. I won't spill too much. Harbor with his schemes, that's essentially what happened. So there's not actually another way to access this place now. Actually no, they fixed the telephone. Oh well, we're gonna do it for the first time in a very long time. I think I'm gonna do a couple missions to start off with because Case of the Missing Puffles is very short. It's a really good track, man. It's a really good track. Just had to turn it down because it is incredibly loud. Thank goodness someone is here to help me. I think some of my puffles are in trouble. They're missing. When did this happen? Happened an hour ago. I was doing some reporting for the Club Penguin Times, so I brought my camera with me to take pictures. What happened next? Two of my puzzle. Two of my puffles must have hidden in my camera bag because when I got home, I saw that they were missing and my camera was gone too. You just grab your puffles for me. Green one loves to explore and be goofy, and the purple one likes to take pictures. Don't worry, Antarctic, I'll find them. I used to have such a struggle saying that name when the original game was about. I just could not say her name for the life of me. Alright, here's you get some of the interesting stuff because you see a lot of like what the old man pictures used to look like, because it's not currently like this in Club Penguin Journey. It's a bit more of like 2008 to 10 era before the Disneyification of it all. So we're going to start off with an ice rink, because here we have these pictures right here, and you can use this as a guide if you want, because I've done this mission so many times at this point that it's just all in the back of my mind. It's just stuck there. We actually do need this. So this right here is our code. A fun little fact for you, it is just tic-tac-toe. That's all this language is. But this is what the PSA use to communicate their hidden language. So you can use that. I already know what this is going to say. It does change each time. It'll be a little bit random. You'll need to decode this yourself. It could be the exact same. That'd be grand. Okay, so for me, I've got 88 pairs of socks. So that's G has 88 pairs of socks. So that's all this room is really for. Otherwise, you will be guessing for a long time. If you come to the sports shop, and we got Gary here, it's just a front for the actual PSA. Oh, it's a beautiful day in Ski Hill. Can I get you something? Yes, please. Check out the calendar for everything you need to get around the Club penguin style. I read that horribly wrong. Do you have any special items? There are some other special items. You can take a look at them if you can answer this question. How many pairs of socks do I own? 8. That's a lot of pairs of socks, man. You must have some massive house, man, because you got a chest of drawers dedicated to all those socks. Get a bit of a psycho. I'm just saying that, right? You don't need that many pairs of socks. Unless you're going about walking in the mud all the time, you're not wearing actually any shoes. Fair enough. But what are you doing? Oh, so you're a secret agent. Pleased to meet you. My name is G, and I invent all of the spy gadgets. Look at that. Hydropper would be a lot easier with that. Here's some spy equipment I've invented that might come in handy. Got a little grappling hook here. How you doing, buddy? Just saw some penguins in trouble in the iceberg. They look stranded. Oh no. Let's go hack and save them then. See these guys here? How did this happen? Too many of us waddled to the edge of the iceberg at the same time, and the part we were standing on broke off. We started to float away. Don't worry, I'll find some way to help you. Just saying, I'm a bit of a pro at this. Right, watch this. Boom. Alright. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. Boom. There we go. Boom. Oh crap. Boom. Pro. Look at that. Get that guy. Whoa, we got a bit of a big win here. Doesn't even matter though. So watch this. Gonna get this guy? Crap. Can I get this guy? There you go. Flawless. Hey guys doing? I saw 2 puffles. One had the propeller cap and the other was carrying a camera. They flew away but I don't know where. If I was higher up maybe I could have seen where they went. I wonder what happened. Before we go here to the tallest mountain. In fact, we're not actually going there yet. We're going to Antarctic's Igloo because now you have the main reward for completing the mission, but there's always going to be like a little side thing for you to do. You want to give this to Antarctic because that then activates the extra gift. Well, thank you. I've been so worried about my puffles, but these foes tell me that you must be on the right track. Now I know you can find my puffles. If we head back to the ski mountain, I was using my homemade telescope to look around Club Penguin, and it fell apart.
Oh no! Anyway.
Nah, sorry pal. Don't feel like doing it today. Get this bad boy fixed up. Thank you so much. Just click on the telescope and I'll let you look through it. I did have a flipper, and there you go. You can see the green puffle with a propeller cap right there. And then all we'll do is head to the tallest mountain, have a little look-see up here, grab our grappling hook, and swing that bad boy on up there. And that is the last step you will have to take in this game. Hey, you must be one of Antarctic's missing puffles. They indeed are, and there's the second one right there. Come on, Puffles, let's go back to Antarctic's house. Igloo. It's basically a house, alright. You can make that a house. You found my Puffles. I'm so glad they're safe. Happy to help Antarctic. I found them at the top of the tallest mountain. The tallest mountain? Already up there. Purple Puffle was taking a picture. Maybe dealt with the newspaper. Oh, that makes sense. Ever since I got it, yeah, I love to take pictures with my camera. I'd love to stay and talk some more, but I've got to back up at the headquarters now. No, I just got some important agent business. Thank you for doing such a good job. Not only am I bringing my Puffles back to me, but helping others around you. If you need any more help in future, you'll be the one I call. And there you go. That's how you get your commissions, folks. You do a D tier in there, and they come begging for more. And there we go. So, you know, you can pick this up at any time. It doesn't matter in this one instance. You can replay these missions as much as you want. To gauge the items, you can pick them up here. I've already just picked it up. So you get the medal, and you get the letter. That was the first mission right there. So I'll quickly show you guys what we got. There you go. So that's what the medal looked like. It's pretty cool, actually. I haven't looked at this in a long time. Not too sure about the frame, but pretty cool regardless. Awarded for terrific performance in locating and returning Antarctic's 2 missing puffles. And we get the letter from Antarctic. I ain't gonna read all that. You guys can read that if you want. Pause real quick, or read in your own time if you choose to complete it yourself. And then we're gonna do is we have time for one more mission, so we're gonna do that right now. And there you go. As you can see, training right there. You can replay the missions anytime. When you complete one, it will move back down here. You can do as you please. So what we have now is G secret mission. Do 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 do. Do. Hello, welcome to my shop. You're looking for something specific? I'm just browsing. Nah, I'm kidding. Get in there. I might have a mission. If you can solve this riddle. To find the secret word, look near a lively game. Point to a path of a rabbit in its name. What we'll do for that is we want to head to Ski Mountain. And so as you'll see here, Bunny Hill is the clue we're looking for here. You'll see each of them has a symbol. Green circle on Bunny Hill. What we want to look for this. When I click on that, you get codes for each of them, but these ones are irrelevant. You can decode them if you wish. I will just be focusing on this one here. And what we will find with this code is it spells out M-O-G-U-L, Mogul. Still don't know what it means to this day, but that is the code that we need to give to Gary to solve the riddle. Did you find the secret word? Yes, we did. Okay, that really bamboozled me there, but it wasn't actually wrong. I just forgot. It was very case sensitive. I was really scratching my brain on that one. Great, let's get started. Alright. Voila, look at that bad boy. V8 engine, turbo booster, luxury padding on the seat. That's fine leather, by the way. And a frying pan as a steering wheel. Got a little gear stick on the side as well, so you don't have to use your left arm. Anyway, let's actually let him talk now. Your mission is to test drive my new sled. This is the first prototype, so we have to make sure it's safe. You will need to go to the top of the ski mountain to get started. So basically, if I die, screw me, doesn't matter. There's actually a live wire there that's exposed. Don't know about that, but hey man, we've got teacups for headlights. We don't need to worry. Have fun sledding, but be careful. That's the important thing. Gotta remember to have your seatbelts on. Just kidding. We're a bit wild. We don't need seatbelts, as you can see. If you're really uncomfortable, I guess you can use the wire, just like wrap around yourself, but other than that, we don't need it. We're gonna go to test run hill. Let's heck and do it. Alright, now you're gonna see some pro gameplay here, okay? Gonna survive for about 10 minutes. Because that's how long it takes to get to the finishing line. It'll take a little bit of a bump there, but it's fine. Sometimes these things happen. It's a prototype after all. Nothing to be concerned about. Just a little bit of flapping the wings, get that momentum going. You gotta think about these things when you're testing out a new sled. A little bit of scenery here. Just to give you that sense of nature. No, this was a simulation. I didn't actually do that. The game was lagging. It was a bit of a glitch. No worries, we'll try again in the remake. We'll just reboot. First off, we're gonna grab this straight away. We need that survival guide. Okay, just a little tutorial for you guys. We don't need a chair. Alright, you don't know what you're doing with a chair. You don't need that to survive. Get off up your bum, you little couch potato. Shut your fucking mouth! Gonna need that piece of string as well. Now we're gonna come over here. Gonna go over to this old berry bush. Gonna grab 1, 2, 3 of those. We're gonna get to this tree here. Now we're gonna just shake it, and give it one more time for a good old granny. Yep, we got a little paw right here. We're gonna need that. And what we'll do, we're gonna head over to the stream over here. Then we'll need this for later, but we're gonna get it just now. There we go, and we'll pop that straight back into our inventory. Good little piece of wood here as well. We can use that for a fire later on. Now actually, I'll let you look through. One thing I did actually forget to show you guys. No, not necessary. If you want to do it authentically, then you can use this to help you out. If you don't want my guide, but there is this here. Little message from Gary. Got some tips. He goes through all those with you. Teaches you how to survive. Shows you the kind of wood that you need, the type of fuel, stuff like that. Goes through every single step that you will need to survive. So we know exactly what we need to do. Now we'll open that up. We don't need to go in there just yet. Got some Puffles having a good time here. Oh, what's that? They've never seen a penguin out here before. These are the wild ones, okay? They're not familiar with our civilization yet, but this guy's not too afraid of us. We're gonna give him a little one of those. And he's gonna be our buddy for life. Look at that guy go. He is just crazy. Perfect. There is one last little thing missing from our inventory. There we go, so we went through there. We got a ski now, we use that, and in fact we'll just combine that straight away. Get ourselves a little fishing rod, and then we'll combine one of our old berries with it to get some bait going. And what are we gonna do with said bait? Wow. If you were paying attention to the guide, guys, come on now. Keep it together. We're gonna head back to the stream, get our fishing rod we just made, get it put out by the water, and we're gonna catch ourselves a little fishy, some grub. There we go. Look at that. Fresh, looking pretty good, nice and delectable. We're gonna take that with us, and we're just gonna head on right back to the cave. Okay. Now, we've got a nice little shelter here, but it needs some decorating. Okay. We're gonna use this. We're gonna pile those rocks together, you know, keep it nice and safe. Gonna get a log going. Because we need that for a fire. Gonna tear out that book. Okay, sorry, you know, Gary, I know you were real good on that, looking pretty class, but we're gonna have to use that, okay? We haven't got much paper lying around. What we then have to do is, this guy is a sudden burst of energy when he has a nice delectable treat, such as an old berry. We're gonna use that. He's gonna gobble it up, and he's gonna go a bit crazy here. Okay, just, you know, get your sunglasses on, fellas. And what we then do is, we get cooking. Okay, lovely, lovely. And a nice little sippy sip of that. Get our fish on the fry, as soon as that's ready. Amazing. Luxury. Now we're just gonna have a doze off. Alright, well, what's going on? You're woken up by the sound of something outside. What's outside? Bit weird though, our Puffles left us. I thought we were friends, but stuff happens. I saw the smoke from your fire and came to see who was out here. What happened? So basically, it's a simulation, right? But Mr. G-Man, Gary, he's a bit of a scumbag. He rigged the sled. I tried to make me look bad with my amazing driving skills. He set it to crash. He made this track himself, right? But I had it scared with obstacles all around to try and kill us. Now, you know, you're pretty good at what you do, jetpack guy, right? But we're just the best. Other than that though, was testing G-sled, it broke, I crashed nearby, and decided to wait for help. Just to, you know, give you guys a bit of a confidence boost. If I did the right thing, yeah, I know. By the look of it, you did all the necessary tasks for survival. Very impressed. It's okay, I'm used to it. I'll take you back to G now. You're very welcome. Just glad to see that you are safe. Stop it. Stop it, you. You're back. I was starting to worry. You were gone much longer than I expected. What happened? You know what happened, G, alright? I'm not even gonna go through all this, okay? You know what you did. I'll keep working on the side. If you ever want to test another prototype, just come back. Maybe. Just for the joyride, you know, a little bit. Alright, anyway, enough of that absolute garbage dialogue for me. I don't know don't know what that was. Okay, so again, we get our medals. You can acquire these at any time you like. I like to do it just now. I'll have a quick little look at them in just a moment. We got a letter from G, and we can then have a little look at them just now. Wilderness Survival Medal. Really wish I would ditch that frame, but you know what? It's fine. I've got a lot of medals like this back at home, you know, just do this all the time, like Bear Girls. And then I'll leave that up on screen for you to see for a second, but we're not going to read that just now. So guys, that's going to do it for this first one. If there's another, I may even do another video to do with the current event that's going on. There is the fair. It did start back in September. Now that it's back, I actually get to play it, get to check it out now, do some of the games, check out the map, see what's going on, even show you guys where the pin is. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, if you guys are going to check out this or another server, just again guys, seriously be very careful. Use a backup email if you can, if you have access to one, and even just double wrap it in a VPN if that's possible at all. The internet's a crazy place and you gotta be as safe as you can. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. Appreciate you guys. See you later.